morning. You are still watching your favorite channel, that is Y254 channel. Karibu sana if you are just joining us today or for the very first time. You can interact with us at Y54 on Facebook, Y254 channel on Twitter, Y254 _ channel on the gram. My name is Valentine, or at Color Me Val, and it is always an honor to host you. Now, I told you in the beginning to make sure you did not miss that interview by Stephanie Ayeta and one called Panda. Did I not tell you not to miss it? And in case you did, because, you know, life happens, you can always catch the interview on our YouTube channel. That is Y254 channel as well. Very, very eye-opening, very riveting conversations. You will definitely find something that will make you happy in one way or another. Trust. Hashtag of the day is Y in the morning. Now, without further ado, we get into the last interview of the day. I want to say his name, but I think he can say it better, right? Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for hosting me.
Anytime, you're very welcome. Please do say hello to the people and tell them
hello,
who you are.
Y254 fans and viewers. My name is Holy Honest. Thank you for watching.
So, Holy Honest, you are okay, but he's not a guest. Technically, he's not really a first-time guest here, right? I've seen a couple of interviews, one in fact having been done by one Brian Sakwa 101. Hi, Brian. And I think a couple of more on different shows. So if you don't know him, he is an actor. He's an activist. My bad. He is an activist, he is an artist, and he is an entrepreneur. Now, since it's Entrepreneurship Tuesday, maybe tell me a little bit about yourself in the entrepreneurship field.
Well, in entrepreneurship, I do more of a community. I do more of investing in community projects. I also have a junior company that is tours and travel company. It is called Honest Africa Tours and Travel. Apart from that, I also do have an entertainment group. Yes.
All right. So tell me about this entertainment group.
Entertainment group, we do photography, we do videography, we do video shoots, films. Also, in photography, it is outdoor and indoors. I do partner with some different companies to do this. Yes.
Did this start off as a necessity? Because you find that maybe once upon a time as an artist, when you started out, you were maybe frustrated in one way or the other, trying to find, people who could source you for direction, production. So you decided, you know what, let's just start our own. Is that how it began?
Well, as a United Soul, so I came up with a plan on how I can engage people in networking. So by then I used, of course, to work with so many different, mostly video directors and photographers. So I came with an idea of collecting some of my closest people that I used to work with to come up and have this one group that I'll be, at least in case of any deal, in case of any opportunity and chance, they are right there. I have their contacts, I have the numbers, I call them and they are always on board. So in that we do some kind of partnership, the direct partnership, and also do temporary partnership in that. Yes.
What are the dynamics of that? Because we imagine an artist just, goes to the studio and a tour like logo, maybe whatever X amount of money, and then suddenly they're on TV, photo shoot, boom, they're famous. But what is the money-making end of this?
Well, the money-making end, it is not yes that much if you're expecting to make a lot, but of course it depends on how you network and market yourself. It depends on how you prepare yourself, the package that you have. That comes to logistics. If, let's say, you have enough logistics to meet a client's needs, that means you will be able to get money that fits your logistics. And also it depends on how you prepare yourself as a person. Yes.
That's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about yourself as an activist.
Well, this came after when actually I was very young to start doing this activism. And due to, of course, what happens around, it powers you also to do something with passion, with guided by passion and love. I happened to be this person who is the voice of the voiceless. Yeah.
So you said something about based on what's going around or what's happening around you.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear. What did you see that made you, want to actually stand up?
For example, we have an employment pandemic in this country, in East Africa, not in Kenya alone, but also in East Africa. We have an employment pandemic. And now currently we have high cost of living. We have less opportunities being given to women. We have lack of education, mostly for girls, girl child. So when you look at those things and you find yourself in a position where you can contribute as a person, and you find yourself where you can be of use as a person, of course, with that small platform that you have and people that you can talk to, of course, you ring the bell. Yes.
I would have assumed you would want to speak for the boy child as well. The boy child kwa ground wanaumia bwana.
Yes. Actually, that doesn't stop from girl child also to boy child. But now you see with boys, they always say that we are lions. We know how to deal with it. Yes, but of course I would also I do normally ring a bell to boy child audience also, so that they can be also look after or look into, because they also have less opportunities. Yeah.
All right. I'm really glad you said that, something about being a lion and being a man. So kama mwanaume hafai, let's say, kulia. Mwanaume ni kupanguza tear gas, sijui na nini, machozi na tear gas. I don't know. There's always something. Mwanaume. There was a time last week where we were just minding our own business, setting up for the show. Alafu nikasikia mwanaume mmoja akasema venye amesikia baridi, amepigwa na baridi ile hadi amejikunja akashindwa, yani enough. Mwingine akuja amuuliza, unasikiaje baridi, kwani wewe ni dem? I was like, gosh, as in, is that not toxic masculinity? So that now kind of taps into mental health.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. Where do you think that the difference is when we talk about mental health? When we talk about, and I have one last story before I finish, but when we talk about the girl child and the boy child, do we put emphasis on the benefits of receiving mental health training, for lack of a better term, for girls or boys, or can we do it just for both?
Well, you see, nowadays actually what is hurting a girl and also it is hurting a boy. Yes, so there is no that big difference when it comes to life experiences and also mental health. For example, with high cost of living, there is now it doesn't matter whether you're a girl or boy, you have to go out there and hustle. So it doesn't so there is no difference between that. When you put a girl and a boy nowadays, they are both facing the same consequences of lifestyle. Yes. Talking of social media engagement, talking of lifestyle engagement, money making, talking of decision making, talking of relationship, talking of sexual reproductive health and rights, talking of their voices in the community. It is almost equal. Yes.
Do you think that mental health is a very prominent issue with entertainers? And this is stemming from the fact that I saw a story recently. I don't know what was happening there, but of a DJ and his wife consumed something that eventually led her to successfully commit suicide, and the whole time it was being recorded. What in the world was going on there?
Well, that was quite unfortunate, and I condemn that such kind of an act. As an entertainer, of course, I always actually remind my colleagues to check in with the doctors, the state of their mind, the state of their emotions, the state of their feelings. You never know. Due to what surround us, for example, in money making, some people, there is some who have failure in decision making when it comes to home-based decisions. So you find that some people who are in relationship, mmoja anapata pesa, mwingine apati. Mmoja anashughulikia bills za kwa nyumba na mwingine ni kidogo. So you find that through that arguments, everyday arguments, through everyday disappointments, because let's say amemuta amelipa mshala na ajaambia mwingine vitu kama hizo. So some of those things, they lead most of the entertainers have this mental illness. And due to failure to seek for guidance, they get that lead to commit such kind of crimes. So I do condemn that, and it was quite unfortunate to see that incident happening, and I felt very bad.
I don't know what was worse, the fact that it was being recorded, or the
and I really remind DJs. I know they are watching me. If you're a DJ, please make sure that you check in even after here. Check in with your doctor to remind you your state of mind, because they go through a lot. They go through. There is a video I saw when a DJ actually went to a club to demonstrate that he has not been paid. Now remind me that DJ has a management team. That DJ has a wife and kids at home, and the club has not paid. All the person who has hired him has not paid him. So with full of that, still you go back home and you either grab a drink or grab a cigarette and start smoking, and all that argument. Your wife doesn't want to see you doing that, and she starts to engage you in a conversation. You don't want to listen to that. So so through that, you find that some, they get that lead of committing such acts.
Okay, I'd like to say that we kept this very short and sweet. We saturated the information, but before we do go, again, with you said you're an activist.
Yes, I'm an activist.
And you mentioned a couple of societal issues that have, made you want to step up and say something. When Eric Omondi Mukosem was up, we'll see you na mkoko, you're carrying CVs to parliament.
Well, due to unemployment pandemic, it is your responsibility, most especially as a youth, to stand out and say something. If you are in a WhatsApp group with, let's say, you are a local leader, if you're in a WhatsApp group with any elder whom you know that person is at least connected to a certain person who is at least having a connection somewhere. So it starts with us to end this unemployment pandemic that is in the country.
Whatever happened to maybe creating our own job? Like
creating our own job, it starts with us also by making right decisions. One, knowing where and who, knowing when, because the when, where, and who. Who, it's about passion and love. Where, that is area of success. When am I ready to begin this, to embark on this journey? Even if with 1 shilling, you can say, okay, let me save this 1 shilling. Because waiting on government will not come for you today. Even if it is government to intervene in community projects, investing in community projects, it won't come today. Leo itakuja weke bricks, after 5 years ikuja weke mchanga, hivyo. So when will you continue waiting for that? So it starts with us. Creating our own jobs also, it starts with us. Because a certain leader to come and set up a business in our community, it will take years and years, because most of them, they don't. Yes, they actually rather go and invest in other communities than coming to their own communities to set up projects that benefits people, their own people. Yes, so it is us to carry on and understand that yes, it's high cost of living. Yes, we have an unemployment pandemic, but what are we going to do about it? Are we going to go on the street and demonstrate? No. So let us sit down and find simple structures that can lead us at least be engaged in something that we'll benefit from. Yes.
All right. I'll just finish that with one of my favorite, I want to say supervisors. He's not very immediate to me, but he's one of my supervisors. He likes to remind us not to ask what the corporation can do for us, but we should try also to see what we can do for the corporation. Not always tunaomba serikali.
Yes.
Hata say by the way tunaweza saidia serikali. Kwani
yes. By the time you wait for the government, trust me, you will rot. So many people, for example,
I'm not saying that. I am not saying that.
Yes, I know that.
I respectfully disagree.
I know that.
But I am saying that I believe that we have a part to play. We can do something.
Yes, we have a role to play, right? Yes, that is true. As an individual, it is your responsibility, and you have a role to play in activities that benefits the economy that you are in. You have a role to play, a very big one. Yes, government will come and do something, but the biggest, it is you who will do it. It is time that we accept that government that our government most especially, yes, they do take long to respond. That is true. They do take long to respond. But are we going to die? No. So it is to engage in ourselves on things, simple structures that can at least create these opportunities. Na tusikuwe wachoyo sana. We should share opportunities and chances that we have, contacts and networking. We engage ourselves in networking and marketing. You never know who is selling this and who's selling this until you ask. Yes.
All right. Your social media handles as we conclude.
My social media handles, Holy Honest on Instagram. They can follow me. My tours and travel company, Honest Africa Tours and Travel. I actually also do volunteering, and I want to take this opportunity to thank my team of volunteers, since we talked about community-based projects, investing in community-based projects and also supporting people. I want to take this opportunity to give shout out to Smile Warriors Foundation, Smile Warriors volunteers. They are doing well in the community. I also advise people to have humanity and look after each other.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Holy Honest. And
You're
make sure
welcome.
you stay connected with him on his social media accounts. Now, it is about that time. Unfortunately, we gotta leave, we gotta go. But if you have been with us the whole entire time, thank you, thank you, thank you. We cannot thank you enough for allowing us into your space. If you have just caught us in midway or towards the tail end, again, don't panic. At White 54 channel on YouTube is where you can get any particular interview that you would like to revisit or did miss entirely. Remember, you can always interact with us at Y254 on Facebook, Y254 channel on Twitter, Y254 _ channel on the gram. Hashtag of the day is Y in the morning now. From myself, Kalami Val, from Brian Asako 101, and at Stephanie Ayeta, we wish you a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.